They say Tuscaloosa's where legends are made. Well, whoever won this game was going to be a legend. The first 1-versus-2 matchup in SEC history. Hello from Coleman Coliseum, Max Cohan alongside Trevor Denton. And in this case, it's the #1 Auburn Tigers winning 94-85 over the #2 Alabama Crimson Tide.
Yeah, that's right. Janai Broome and Denver Jones were in the post-game press conference, almost giggling in between answers. And why wouldn't they be giddy right now after winning this historic 1-versus-2 matchup, the biggest basketball game in Alabama State history? Now, when it comes to this one, Auburn just lost to Florida, got run off the court, gave up a ton of points in that one. And afterwards, Bruce Pearl said that Auburn didn't look like the #1 team, they didn't act like it, and they didn't prepare like it. Well, this time, on this occasion, they did look like the #1 team, solidifying their crown on top of the college basketball world in this 1-versus-2 matchup.
We just got to get our swagger back, play Auburn basketball. Florida, they scored way too many points. Our defense lacked a lot that game. But as you can see, when we play Auburn basketball, we're the only team that can beat us.
I'm happy because we had such balance. I'm happy for the kids from Alabama. This rivalry matters in the state. But, in every family, every family's divided. Every family's got Auburn fans and they got Alabama fans. And for Cheney and Denver, it was really big, and they both really played well.
The former UAH Charger Cheney Johnson scored 14 points for his 4th straight game in the double figures. Newmarket native Denver Jones scored 16, but his most important role in this one was defending Mark Sears, another North Alabama native. Now, Sears did have his moments, exploding for 2 straight threes in the second half to make this one close and send Coleman Coliseum into an absolute frenzy. But all in all, round 1 of this matchup went to Jones as Sears shot 4 for 17 and 2 for 11 from beyond the arc.
Mark Sears is one of the best players in college basketball, period. And not that he did it by himself, but he did a great job on Mark. Made his catches tough, stayed down, stayed with him in the basket. How do you stay in front of Mark Sears? Hardly anybody can. Denver Jones did, and nobody talks about it.
We knew he was good. I'm not sure. I would say I knew he was that good to force Mark to go 4-17, but obviously he was pretty good tonight.
And in a game that had all the bells and whistles and all the hype, even Nate Oates said the Tigers deserve their title as the best team in the nation.
We lost to our rival. We had a chance to become #1 in the country. We had a chance to be #1 in the league. We all that's out right now. What we have right now is a chance to play again on Wednesday against Missouri, and we got to answer the bell.
And while the final score may show that Auburn pulled away from this was an absolutely insane game. The atmosphere here at Coleman through the roof, and I can only imagine what it's going to be like when they meet again at Neville.
Yeah, that's going to be a revenge-seeking Crimson Tide bunch when they go on the road to Auburn in March. And both these teams really in the middle of gauntlets right now to close out the SEC season here.
Yeah, and that's the final game of the regular season for both teams. And who knows how many times they'll meet again this season? Definitely once, possibly thrice. We'll have to wait and see. That'll wrap things up here at Coleman Coliseum. For Trevor Denton, I'm Max Cohan. Way 31 Sports.